Fellas, more bluegill lures. You guys have seen me fish with black soldier flies all the time. I have no pattern for this. I'm just going to invent it right here on camera. It's just like black thread for a black soldier fly. You know, the adults are generally all about this, more or less about the same size. So 1, 2, no base wraps, just 10 good wraps. I'm using black polyester thread, 40 weight. But for this one, we're going to tie a body onto it. Some black yarn from Walmart. And so you're going to take that and you're going to pull it apart. And this is the part that takes time. Put that guy all the way to the back here, all the way to the bend of the hook. This is a number 8 3366 mustad. And as you always do, you're going to secure with a half hitch. Again, just in case you're wondering, Stuka Bear is on duty. He's always on duty, guys. He never fails. If you ever wonder if he's not, if you don't see him, he's around. Just don't worry. He's on the job. Just like this here. I just do this. How many wraps? You just got to build it up to whatever the desired thickness. Now you could use dubbing for this. Dubbing would be perfect. One of the most curious characteristics of a black soldier fly, come on, this is all kinked up because it's been out of the bag. You could use a pearlescent flash here. It needs to be pearlescent. The tips of the legs of a black soldier fly are white and sort of silvery. So what we're going to do is use crystal flash to simulate the legs. Grizzly hackled feather would work here as well. This is not a black fly like you've seen. This is a black soldier fly, a completely different animal. So it's almost like tying a cat's whisker, except I'm tying it on a number 8 hook. I'm tying it in black, and instead of Arctic fox and all that fancy stuff, all I'm trying to do is give the impression of the fly. I'm not trying to make it look exactly like the fly. This is a black soldier fly. And that's it. You see how that kind of extends out like that? Does that make any sense to you? Okay. We need a wing. Now what could you use for a wing? If you have some black anything, just use it as a wing. It doesn't have to be black flash. You just need a wing. And so what I'm going to do for a wing, because I like flashy flies essentially, because I believe in live bait with your flies. I got some Congo hair down here, some synthetic hair that could serve as a wing. If you have some black feathers of any kind, it doesn't matter if they're dowel feathers or if it's marabou, or again, you're almost tying a cat's whisker, except there's no tail. You're only tying and you're adding an underwing and an overwing. Sort of halfway, about like that. It's a black soldier fly. If you haven't seen any of my black soldier fly videos where I'm actually fishing with black soldier flies, I actually fish with the black soldier fly larva. I don't fish with the adult black soldier flies. I figure if they've made it to adulthood, just let them breed, because I need more bait. Adult black soldier flies are wonderful creatures. They're very docile. They're very curious creatures. They'll fly around you, and they're not a pest. So again, 1 half hitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 more makes that. And I generally don't use any head cement. For this bottom here, you could even use white bucktail if you wanted. You know, just a few strands of white bucktail like you saw me with the spider pattern. It would work perfectly for this. You know, the wing could use any feather, whatever feather you have, whatever fur you have, whatever hair you have, just use it. Your body material, it can be dubbed, anything, it doesn't really matter. See, what you want to do is you want to concentrate on learning the techniques, not studying fly patterns. I just, use the Fly Tires bench side reference. This is also this big tome of a book, and it doesn't teach you how to tie a single fly. All it does is teaches you how to manipulate the thread and the materials, and it covers every conceivable technique categorized by the body part, whether you're talking about wings or legs or tails or bodies or underbodies or overbodies or thorax or whatever. And whenever I have an idea for a fly, I will look at the materials I have on hand and then look at the techniques that are possible to use that material. And then I proceed to make an impression of whatever it is I have in my mind. In this case, a black soldier fly, an adult black soldier fly. Damon at Black Warrior Lures. I will see you guys later. Hope that helps you. Let me know if you want some of these. I can get them to you. I can tie up a dozen, usually $8.47 for a dozen. And I'll talk to you later. See ya.